What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is, of course, Light Liger here, your host, and today we're gonna be diving into some really interesting Wax Dapps. And in case you're not familiar with Wax, it is basically an EOSCO fork and has been doing extremely well ever since EOS went through the congestion, and a lot of actual dApps migrated into Wax, such as Karma, prospectors, and etc. And it has been doing really well, and it seems that it will be kind of a go-to-go marketplace for NFTs and games in general. It seems to be kind of growing up to be that hub, and we're gonna be looking out some of the actual interesting dApps that are using the Wax infrastructure here today. So first of all, we have Collectibles, which is basically a marketplace for NFTs. And there is actually many of these marketplaces emerging in the last couple of months. And I won't cover all of them in this video, but I have to say most of them are very promising. They look very good and very easy to use. And I'm going to be showing you something by buying something from the market. So obviously, the garbage pail kits have been very popular right now. All of them were sold out. I don't know what was the actual acquisition cost, but I'm going to be buying a one pack now, and we're going to be opening it up. So you can see the seller. What is the seller's cut? The author fee. So the author is the one that minted all of those NFTs, and I think the author fee changes per, like, you know, the actual NFT in question. Not all of them have 8%. Some of them have a lot more lower, and then there's obviously the sites fee, which is reasonable. I am okay with this purchase, and we're gonna be approving that. And one of the good things about Wax is that they have the cloud wallet, which is basically you only need to have an email, and then you can create an account, okay? And it's like Google email, for example. And now we have bought it, and we can go into our inventory and see the actual thing. Can we actually open it here? Showcase. Where do we actually open it? Let's see. Maybe it's here. No, this is only showing me how to sell it. Well, maybe that's another video, but that's how easy it is basically to buy an NFT from the collectibles market. Moving on, we have a gambling site. There's not really that many gambling sites yet on Wax right now. Obviously, some people want some revenue or making the gains if the markets are not fluctuating enough for them for the gains. So you can play with a lot of different currencies on this platform, and they actually have like a token. So the XRP that I have here is actually a token on the Wax's platform. And they have different types of games: dice, blackjack, baccarat, crash, one of my favorites. And it's been already around for a couple of years now, because it used to be on EOS prior, and also Hilo. So in case you want to gamble some, definitely look it out. I have my referral link down below, obviously. So and they have also a nice dividend system. So the more you play, more investments you're getting, like accrued to your address and everything through the dividends and the affiliate stuff. So here is some of the actual numbers and everything that works through the dividends. 100% of the profit from earned bet is distributed to the bet token stakers. So that's kind of like their model, and you get these tokens by playing on the platform. So that's a pretty cool system. And total dividends payout, a lot of money, guys, a lot of money, okay? But let's move on into our next platform. We have the Atomic Hub, which is another NFT platform. This one also has one feature that the other one that we didn't, we just covered, the collectibles one. This actually allows you to create NFTs through the platform, so I can create a new collection. Maybe there will be some cool Light Liger collectible cards in Wax at some point when I basically want to do that. And here's actually also the active sales, sold, bought, the inventory that I have. It doesn't seem to show me everything. The one that we just bought from the marketplace, well, I have to look into that. Why is that? But basically, this was on Going Gecko recently, and there's not really, this is a very rare actual mint, so this might be worth of $20 even at some point. So That's really cool. So this is another alternative of a market which you want to maybe try out. They have many things here which they're selling, so it supports all the NFTs to my understanding. But let's move on. We have Alcor Exchange, and this is a very cool one. This is the world's first self-listing decentralized exchange. And yes, technically, the you have Uniswap, but it's not it's a bit different, because Uniswap, when the token is listed, it doesn't become available on the search list. So it technically is not self-listing. It just kind of shows you, it gives you a pairing, right? But it's not giving you the exposure. And same with Poloniex on Tron, that also doesn't list your token on the directory. In this website, all the tokens that are listed here, to my understanding, are in this directory. So I can put any token that there is. I can open up the new market, the XRP that I talked about earlier. I can create a new market. Obviously, I don't have that much wax, and I don't want to put that. I'm not a big fan of XRP. And basically, it also has NFTs here, which can be sold. So it's kind of like a multi-purpose thing for actual... and here I actually can see my... the package that I just bought, and I can set up a trade for it if I want to in this platform as well. So it is one of those very, very cool things. In case you have a Wax project, you can list it on the Alcor exchange. And as our last project, we have WAX Tycoon. And what exactly is this website about? So basically, it's an idle miner, and playing it is free. And by being on leaderboard, so I'm like on the 900th or something, if you made it to the top 7, you actually get gems, and these gems can be sold into Wax. Yeah, so gems are real tokens, basically, that operate on the Wax Tycoon, and you can sell them for Wax. And basically the way it works is you can basically buy the gems. That's kind of the use case to up your production here on the site. So I can buy now with my... I haven't invested anything on the game. Sadly, there's no affiliate program. Then again, that could be gamed out. Unless, then again, it would be tied into buying the actual gems. It's a bit laggy sometimes, the website. It's sometimes... when I do these orders, the bars start to actually like lag and stuff like that. But the transactions are going through. And more players are coming in and start playing this game. Eventually the leaderboard will expand to, let's say, like top 10. I don't know the exact numbers, but that's what it says. That more players come in to play this game, more rewards will be split in on among the top. So yes, it probably is a game that needs investment in order to get to that top 7. But then again, if you're here for every single day and do it on a regular basis and upgrading it, I mean, I was yesterday on the thousands and now I'm 940. So I don't know how much the top 100 have invested in the game, how much further you can get. We just upgraded and we went up 1 rank, so I don't know how much exactly one has to invest in to get to the top 7. But it's an investing game, and you should definitely do the math if you want to make some money with it. But it's another also very interesting type of a dab, which I haven't really seen done in any other platform. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Obviously, it must be said that in order for me to do more Wax content, I need some tips. I need some NFTs. If you have some, please send them to me to this address. But yes, without further ado, I will see you guys on the next video.